That should mean that we're live. Mandar, hello. We're live.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to Couch Pundits weekly watch-along / IPL stream. We're doing this every Wednesday, 9:30, 10, 10:30. कभी भी आ जाते हैं, but mainly Wednesday को ही है. क्या बोलता है मंदार? कैसा है तू? IPL देख रहा है? It looks like you're
Yeah,
being a bit
I'm
of trick with
actually at the
yourself.
stadium as we speak. Match मेरे सामने हो रहा है. If you guys want, I can. We said this would be a watch along. It is a watch along. You can see Rohit. Ishan Kishan is there. He's wearing a yellow jersey today for some reason. Maybe he just wants to send a feeler to CSK for next season.
Nice.
But I think we have
It is
a
true.
great match I think on the
Ishan
match today.
wants to send a
199
feeler
ka
to
chase.
CSK for
On the smallest ground.
On the smallest ground.
I think आज जीत रहा है मुंबई.
What did you
For some
think
reason, I'm
of
just feeling it today.
Punjab's batting overall? आज मुंबई जीतेगा. देख, अपन दोनों मुंबई के सपोर्टर है.
हाँ.
तो अगर अपन ने मुंबई को सपोर्ट नहीं किया तो क्या होगा, है कि नहीं?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. I think
they've
Mumbai
not yet won a single game this whole tournament. And
Mumbai has gone beyond.
Today
now
is the day
needing-
because yesterday Chennai won their first game.
Yeah. So now there is pressure.
So if not now, then when?
Yeah, true.
Right.
I agree.
So just to recap, there he almost got out. Rohit Sharma gets a streaky boundary, tried to sweep it for some reason, top edged it over the slips for 4.
I think this season Rohit Sharma just wants to check how good the rest of the team is. Like मैं नहीं खेलेगा एक भी मैच. तुम लोग खेलो, तुम लोग जिताओ. लेकिन वो someday daddy.
पंजाब के बैटिंग का क्या लगता है? शिखर धवन अच्छा खेला आज कि बुरा खेला?
Yeah, see, Shikhar Dhawan, the best quality about him is every time somebody starts doubting his place in the team, he gets into such good form that then for next 2 years people are quiet. I think IPL 2020 maybe he did that. He's again doing the same. So I think today, except Johnny Bairstow, everybody played well today.
And Liam Livingston, जो मेरा आज कैप्टन था फैंटेसी में,
हाँ वो ठीक है. Livingston
बिल्कुल बुरा खेला. And that's 6. Wow, that's a 6 from Rohit. मस्त मारा यार स्वीप. मंदार तू देख नहीं रहा है तो मैं तेरे को बताऊंगा.
अरे मैं स्टेडियम पे खड़ा है. मैं रोहित शर्मा मेरे सामने है. देख खेल रहा है रोहित शर्मा.
हाँ देखा. But
रोहित शर्मा
generally you're not watching the.
No. So
also, child actor Master Mandar, are you sure you want to retain that name? It is going on to the internet forever.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. I can edit the name. Okay, lovely.
Yeah, see this. We've got this new software and all. And
no, I don't know why it was saved as
things. I'll show you what else we can do. I
think I had gone live years ago. The first ever lockdown I had used StreamYard. But today, I don't know, for some reason I feel this is Tilak Verma's game. Aisa will be like 40 for 3 and then Tilak Verma comes out and like plays a 30 ball 70 ka innings and takes us home, is what I feel.
No. इसके पहले रोहित किशन ही मैच खत्म कर देंगे. ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है तू?
Do you think Pollard should be promoted? Okay, Dhaval has left the chat. Dhaval is back.
To coach. Yeah, Pollard should be promoted to coach.
मेरे को लगता है Pollard को promote करना चाहिए. I think he should be allowed to like.
हाँ, उसको कोच बना दो.
कोच बना देते हैं. हाँ.
तेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है कि लैग है क्या? मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
I think lag है.
लैग है.
Yes.
अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं। बाकी क्या क्या ये वीक कैसा था तेरा? मैच वैच देखा तूने आईपीएल का कोई भी?
हाँ, ये week it started on a great note. I think last Friday, right? Friday night,
या
I think was perhaps the best match of this IPL. राहुल तेवाटिया ने जो फिनिश किया, 2 balls 2 sixes.
या
And Saturday Sunday I was traveling, so I couldn't catch up on any of the games. I saw the highlights later on. I think Mumbai had a outside chance against RCB. I think we blew it in the middle overs.
या आई वुड से,
I think
बट
in
आरसीबी
all of the
लॉस्ट
games,
अगेंस्ट सीएसके. I think we can discuss that Rahul Tewatia game for a couple minutes because it was Punjab playing in that game as well. Mr. Pink, are you the only one watching? You might be. You might be because the algorithm is not supporting us right now, and we're trying things in our power to make the algorithm support us. And you can help us out by liking the stream and sharing it with your friends, and yeah, you do all those things, and it will make the algorithm do the magic things. Generally also the algorithm is not supporting live streaming content around the IPL as much. People have moved to other platforms, so yeah, we'll do what we can. But yeah, Rahul Tewatia last over, last 2 balls, those six marke. It would have been 13 runs required of 2 balls had Odion Smith not thrown that ball on the for overthrows.
Yeah, I think he
If you remember that
underestimated
moment,
Sir Tewatia.
yeah. And Mandar, we've seen this often in cricket, where it comes down to that one no ball or that one
Yeah,
overthrow. We've seen it multiple times with India in knockout games in several tournaments and here and there. India men's team, India women's team. But do
but
you think it is that one moment that makes you lose the game, or it is a culmination of all things? You're a person who plays cricket, so you can tell us.
see, while it happens, you don't realize it. In hindsight, it's very easy to like sit and dissect every ball that
Uh,
happened. But yeah, I don't really think it's that. In T20, yes, I mean in T20, even like a misfield can cost you the game. But in the
right.
longest format, I think ODIs में या टेस्ट क्रिकेट में इतना नहीं फर्क पड़ता है. I think.
Uh-huh.
मतलब I feel कि अगर तुम लोग का टीम sluggish है ना, मतलब
ODI's
तुम लोग
Test
का,
cricket.
if your fielding is bad, then you might as
Uh-huh.
well have good bowlers who can bowl tight overs, or you might as well have good batsmen
Right.
who can add those extra 10-15 runs to give that
Hmm.
slack for your fielders. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा मिसफील्ड करोगे चलेगा, वी
Right.
कैन मेक अकोमोडेट 20 रन.
Hmm.
बट गोइंग बैक टू द गेम, आई थिंक मेरे को थोड़ा सा वो नहीं लगा. आई थिंक एज अ कैप्टन दैट वाजंट राइट. हार्दिक पांड्या व्हेन ही गॉट रन आउट, द काइंड ऑफ
Hmm.
रिएक्शन ही गेव टू डेविड मिलर, आई थिंक दैट वाज
Hmm.
लिटिल अनकॉल्ड फॉर.
गाली दे रहा था ना वो.
हाँ, कुछ तो मतलब बोला तो बाद में बोलना ड्रेसिंग रूम में जाके, देखो उधर ही क्यों बोलने का है. मतलब
अरे
चल
ठीक
तेवाटिया
है ना
तो,
यार, यार ये लोग पैशनेट लोग हैं.
हाँ.
तो ये लोग का पैशन निकल आता है, उसमें क्या ही प्रॉब्लम है.
Dhaval, I'm not able to hear you. Your audio has like suddenly.
Uh, no, my audio is fine, Mandar. It is your
Okay.
earphones that are not supporting your endeavor to live stream from
No,
the
I don't know if
actual
it's the
cricket ground.
earphone as much as
But
it
I
is
will
the
attempt
internet.
it. I will speak louder.
Yeah,
Ah, yes. It is the internet. But what can we do? मोदी
we
जी ने
can't do
बोला था
anything.
सब जगह पे 5G आ जाएगा, फिर नहीं आया.
जो भी करना
Shrishti,
मुकेश
I
अंबानी
am
को
not the
करना.
one who's slightly lagging. It is it feels like I am the one who's lagging.
Okay.
In fact, I am not the one who's lagging. But
Yeah,
we're going to try different things today. It's going to be a
yeah.
short stream because there seem to be internet issues. But to keep us on track, up with more algorithm stuff. We are here on a Wednesday, as we should be every Wednesday. Internet is controlled by them. Yes, it is. Shubham Patil, AR Mandar. Guessing that's some reference book, or
I think
are
Dhaval,
they
there's some
just
serious issue with the internet.
are they just
Although I
saying
can,
"Arey yaar Mandar" because Mandar वापस?
I'm like getting 80 Mbps on the speed test, but for some reason StreamYard is giving issues. So I think let's try this in the next game.
Okay. Do you want to like reconnect? Do you want to reconnect? You want to
No,
try
I might have to
reconnecting?
go. I might have to go and bat now. So yeah,
Oh, wonderful! That's amazing.
chal, see ya. Bye,
Perfect,
bye.
man. Hope you score some runs.
Yeah,
And yeah,
chal, bye.
bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mandar Bhide. I don't know what he has done. He seems to still be on the stream. I'm going to remove him. And yeah, Shubham Patil, ऐसा कौन दगा देता है? क्या पता है ऐसा कौन दगा देता है, बट उसने दे दिया. अभी क्या करूं मैं? हाँ? Sunil, you're also right. What the fuck, Bide? Indeed, what the fuck? See, I didn't know this was going to happen. Okay, I thought he will be there for the stream. When he showed up onto the stream, he showed up in the hole from the ground. You all saw him. So I don't know what's happening right now. But it's us. Hello, it's just me doing the watch along with you guys. And this is going to be quite interesting. Obviously, I don't know if I can carry this whole stream for the rest of the innings. Okay. But yeah, where is Kushbi Mehta? Kushbi Mehta is in some part of the country right now doing some show somewhere. Manipal, I think, or Mangalore. I'm not sure. But he is meeting another friend of ours who is the Dr. Golani. You guys know him. He's been on the stream before. He's been on. If you don't follow us on Discord, you should, because he is active over there, and he does things for us over there, post match analysis and things like that. But yeah, पहले ही डीएम में बोला मैं, तू ही बोला मस्त है. हाँ यार, मस्त है वो, बट ऐसा करेगा मेरे को नहीं पता था. अगर पता होता तो मैं उसको बोलता ना कि यार मत कर ऐसा. But I should just point out that we have 3 times as many viewers with just my face on the stream than we did with both mine and Mandar's face on the stream. So, what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. अभी तुम लोग inference जो करना है वो कर लो. पीबीकेस का अभी देखो, तुम लोग को चैट में कुछ चीजें डालना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैं अकेला क्या ही बात करेगा, है कि नहीं. पंजाब का फील्डिंग देख के मजा आ रहा है, लग रहा है गली क्रिकेट खेल रहे. Generally, fielding standards this IPL. Tell me what you guys think. Yeah, Laura is in the other room. Sorry. After last year's IPL, where all the drop catches happened in Dubai and here and there and everywhere, what do you all think of the fielding standards? Personally, I think the fielding standards have improved. We saw Rahul Tripathi take a screamer yesterday. Yesterday was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And yeah, I think अच्छा ही हो गया है. पंजाब का है थोड़ा, कभी कभी इधर उधर ड्रॉप कर देता है, बट सब टीम्स करते हैं यार, उसमें क्या है. आईपीएल है, दिस इज नॉट इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट, इट्स क्लब लेवल क्रिकेट गाइस. इट्स नॉट इवन फर्स्ट क्लास, उससे भी नीचे. हाँ, Mukesh Chaudhary dropped some dolly catches. I know, I saw the highlights. They were quite the dollies. You are correct, sir. There was no doubt about the dolliness of those dollies. Meanwhile, Rohit with a fantastic start to the innings. He's 28 of 16. He's played the majority of balls here. 31 for 0 of after 3.3 overs is Mumbai, chasing 199. Sunil, coming back to the catching point, it's mostly domestic players. You hardly see drops from international cricketers. Yes and no. Yes and no. Everyone drops catches. But there seem to be There seem to be a lot more. I don't know. Just IPL generally fielding standards overall could get better. Kunal dropped Hetmeyer. Yeah, you know who should not drop Hetmeyer? Oh, this is in the air. Let's see if Punjab can catch this one. Yes, they can. Just while you all were talking about it, Rabada gets Rohit. Flyer, like, try to pull rather, not cut. Ball got big on him. Top edge, caught by short square leg. Yeah. Also, any new conspiracy theories? Do I have conspiracy theories or what? No, but I can make up some because that's what conspiracy theories are. They're just made up things that are not necessarily true. Rohit Man thought he will score at least 50 runs. Yeah, you know who else we think will score a century? You know how many years we've been thinking he'll score a century? Virat Kohli. You know he has not scored a century in like 17 years. You know, उसकी बेटी क्रिकेट खेलना चालू कर देगी तब तक वो सेंचुरी नहीं मारेगा. Or Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Okay, this is a conversation that we need to have. It's not Rohit Sharma versus Virat Kohli. It's Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Whether they find themselves in the Indian cricket team for the T20 World Cup. Yes, Rohit has been elected as the captain. Appointed as the captain, not elected. Elected is absolutely incorrect word. He's been appointed, chosen, selected as the captain. But maybe that was a mistake. You can see the batting power that India has right now in T20 cricket. And to carry players like Rohit and Virat who are out of form, I'm not saying drop them from the team entirely. Pick them, but do they consistently make it to the 11? Or Rohit continues to make it to the 11 because he's captain? That's a consideration, That has to be a consideration. If it's not, then there's a problem. Because we've seen this in the past with Indian cricket where they carry players way beyond the necessary amount of time. Rabada to baby AB, Devolved Brevis, 17 साल 18 साल का लड़का है. AB डिविलियर्स का सक्सेसर कहा जाता है उसको. But Mumbai Indians picked him for a decent amount of money in the auctions. And he was also one of those under-19 World Cup players. What about Indian bowlers? Bhuvi, Bumrah and Shami are not performing up to their standards. What are my thoughts on that? As far as Bumrah is concerned, I think Bumrah is still doing fairly well. Maybe I have a bias in that sense because I am a fan, and generally I think Bumrah is not someone you replace because quality bowling is more difficult to replace than quality batting, because in batting you're going to तुम लोग देखो ना यार, ये साल क्या हो रहा है आईपीएल में. 10 टीम है तो bowling strength डिवाइड हो गई है, because of which you are seeing higher scores. The difference between a good batter and a great batter in T20 cricket is not that much. Oh, out ho gaya. What? Ishan Kishan. So in T20 cricket, batting is not as much a skill as it is just hitting, So there's no real need to replace a good bowler like Bumrah. I would not even think about replacing a bowler like Bumrah because he's a match winner. He has consistently performed in the past. He has been performing throughout. It's not like he's had such a dip in form that you can be like, chalo isko bhi nikal do. And okay, replace Bumrah. Let's argue that. But who will you replace him with? Give me two options. Give me one option. You can't. Don't say Umesh Yadav. Okay, because Umesh Yadav is a opening bowler, power play bowler. He's not a death overs bowler. At max, you can bowl him before the 12th over. After that is just you're asking for trouble. Meanwhile, guys, hit like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We do cricket streams every Wednesday. We do F1 streams on race weekends. And we've started this new thing. We do live screenings for Formula One. We organize them in the city of Bombay. And details for each of the live screenings that we will be able to organize are going to be put up on our Instagram account. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, do. The link is in the description to the video. And yeah, coming back to replacing Bumrah, as Sunil is suggesting, Umran Malik. Yaar, why not Umran Malik and Jasprit Bumrah? Would you not want that attack? You know, if you take Jasprit Bumrah out of your attack, how happy the opposition would be? Like, they'll just be like, ये लोग Jasprit Bumrah को नहीं खिला रहे. मतलब क्या? Huh? Like what? Why are you not playing Jasprit Bumrah? That's just, yeah. Umran Malik, still think it's a little early for him. Maybe make him play a few domestic tournaments, international series before you take him to the World Cup, because it's also not fair on the other people who are waiting in the wings, right? It's not fair when so many people have performed. What a ball that is, man! Whoa, that jagged back in, maybe going a bit high. They're appealing for the LBW, but obviously they're not going for the review. Yeah, you have Mohammad Siraj, you have Natarajan, you have players like Basil Thampi, Jaydev Unadkat. Like, these guys have been around for a really long time. How do you justify picking Umran Malik over these guys? Yeah, Bumrah had a very wide white ball tour in Australia. Yeah, but it's still Jasprit Bumrah, man, in the prime of his life. I know what you're going to say. Like, this argument can equally be applied to, it's still Virat Kohli, but he's no longer in the prime. He's past his prime. He's trying to regain form. Bumrah in most other formats is still in form. Bumrah in the IPL is also doing well. Generally, bowlers are not doing very well this IPL. It's the odd games here and there where bowlers are doing well. Otherwise, throughout this whole tournament, you've seen that bowlers have suffered. He bowls no balls in his prime. Hey, man, no balls are errors. They do not point to the quality of the bowling. They point to the rhythm. And usually he'll bowl a no ball every game. You remember Zahir Khan? Okay. You know how many no balls Zahir Khan has bowled and how many wides he's bowled? He had no control sometimes. The beginning of the innings was to the third class ekdam. Either Zahir Khan would get a wicket in the first 2 balls, or the first 5 balls would be wides and no balls. Like, how often he used to do that, but still such a great bowler. Like, you would not be like, Zahir Khan ko mere ko World Cup mein nahi leke jane ka when he was in his prime. I want Zahir Khan in my team, right? Similarly, you don't want to keep Jasprit Bumrah. Why deny yourself 4 overs of Bumrah? That's insane. No, any captain would be like, yeah, give me Jasprit Bumrah. Just give it to me. So Bumrah is out of the question because he's irreplaceable. Pandya. I'll come to Pandya. Before that, you were saying Kuldeep Yadav, somebody was saying Kuldeep Yadav come back. Man, I'm so happy for Kuldeep Yadav. He's had such a fantastic tournament after all that he has gone through. Right from that point where he was, where he was doing that thing in Australia, where he played that test match, and Ravi Shastri said, "Oh yeah, best spinner and everything," and बाजू में अश्विन ऐसे रो रहा था. फिर तब से लेके आज तक he has gone through all the highs and lows that professional sport can offer. He's been through everything. World Cup, dropping from the team, coming back to the team, test matches again, being so nervous that he couldn't bowl properly in those test matches, and being dropped from the team again, playing like reserve games, playing as the B team, this, that, and the other, and now he's back. And how? And he's most likely going to make a comeback into India colours soon. He should. Imagine Kulcha back together. Chahal is bowling well. Kuldeep is bowling well. Completely disproving our theory that both of them bowl better. Kuldeep bowls better when they're together. Chahal bowls just as well, regardless. I think it was just a matter of time. Meanwhile, we see images of Surya Kumar Yadav getting ready. Guys, since it's just me and I don't think people will want to watch the stream for this long, I am going to stream till the end of the power play, which is a good half an hour, 45 minutes. I think that should be sufficient enough for all of, not just end of the power play. Sorry, that's too little. No, that's not what I meant. 5.2 ओवर्स हो गया, मैं 8 ओवर तक स्ट्रीम करेगा, इसके बाद 2 ओवर और. तो या भूवी विथ पांड्या. भूवी का रिप्लेसमेंट दीपक चहर है इन माय ओपिनियन. Till he is injured, maybe consider Shardul Thakur. Pandya should be there. If he's bowling and batting, yeah, pick Pandya in the team, because that fast bowling all-rounder, seam bowling all-rounder option is just does not exist as freely as it does in other countries. For India, like West Indies have so many of them. It's just like they have a factory of them. Jason Holder, Andre Russell, Odion Smith, just to name a few, Kieron Pollard. Although Kieron Pollard does not, I don't know what Kieron Pollard bowls. I don't know what you call that. Having said that, beautiful shot there from Dhaval to Bruce. That was a very good looking shot, back foot punch through the covers. Oof. बाकी तुम लोग कोई मैच देख रहे होगे नहीं ग्राउंड में जाके? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about my fantasy team and how I have been lazy AF about updating my fantasy team. Today my captain was Livingston, and it was not a good day for my fantasy. My vice captain is not yet come to bat, Surya Kumar Yadav. Kind of hoping for an MI wicket at some point so he can bat and score a few runs. Finally, there you go. Retired out option for bowlers. Okay, I am guessing, and correct me if I'm wrong. What you mean is, in the middle of the over, if the bowler is saying, if the bowler is getting hit too much, he can just opt out and make the other bowler bowl. Is that what you're saying? Because if that is what you're saying, we need to go back a couple steps and we need to discuss the whole retired out controversy that has been happening in cricket right now. Ravi Ashwin in the last in one of the games has said, no, not said. What he did was he came in when Rajasthan were 4 down for very few. He stabilized the innings. He didn't, go all ham, all out, whatever. He acted as the anchor. Imagine Ravi Ashwin playing anchor in a T20 game. Who would have thunk? He played anchor, and when there were about 10 balls in the innings left, he was the non-strikers. Then he's like, you know what, I'm just going to go and let a big hitter come in because I am not very useful right now. And that's within the laws of the game. So again, this is not cheating. Okay, so when you're saying things like if batters can do it, why can't bowlers do it? Bowlers can also do it, but that means you lose that over and the other person loses the rest of the over. Because those are the rules now. Yeah, if you're saying that having a retired out option for batters is not fair because there is no such option for bowlers, and you're suggesting rule changes, that's different. That's completely different. But if you're saying some, things like, अरे यार बैटिंग ये चीटिंग किया, स्पिरिट ऑफ क्रिकेट की अगेंस्ट है, तो भाग इधर से. क्योंकि सब, as long as you're within the rules or even bending them slightly, I am fine with it. In fact, I would love to see some innovation like that, because why not? Abhishek Mukherjee on Twitter had some thoughts about this, and I just wanted to echo that. He said that young people read the rules, they come and do things. Okay, then they're told, hey, ऐसा मत कर, ये गलत है. And they're like, why? ये क्यों गलत है? नहीं खाली गलत है. And they're just like, oh, okay, senior बोल रहा है गलत है, तो ठीक है, मान लेते हैं गलत है. And then they imbibe that. And the reason they're told it galat is against the spirit of cricket. And what is this? What is this spirit of cricket? What is it even? Okay. कौन डिसाइड किया स्पिरिट ऑफ क्रिकेट? तो रेसिस्ट ओवरलॉर्ड्स, racist colonial overlords, they decided what is spirit of cricket. It is in the spirit of cricket to have a test match pitch that is going to seam on day 1 and seam and swing on days 1 and 2 and become good for batting on day 3, and then on days 4 and 5 it will start turning. Okay, because that is how we want to play cricket, is what they said. And just like, why? Why are you restricting yourself to such a straight jacket formula कि ऐसा ही होना चाहिए? Why can't the challenge be different? You use different balls, you use different bats, people are different, techniques are different. Look at Jasprit Bumrah, he's an anomaly. He does not bowl in a quintessential manner. His action is completely unorthodox, but look at how well he's doing. So this whole spirit of cricket and everything is just a bunch of bogus. It does not exist. You do everything in your power to win the game as long as you're not breaking the rules. And I think that is the spirit of cricket. That has to be it. It can't be anything else. Play the game within the rules. And you're fair. If you're breaking the rules, you're not fair. And if you're unfair, you're not playing the game in the right spirit. I understand that some people might make the argument that a law must be followed not just in letter but also in spirit. But what does that actually mean? Okay, you have to follow the law in letter and in spirit. But if you're not following the law to win the game, if you're not using everything available to your advantage to win the game, then aren't you doing a disservice to your own team? You are, right? And what is worse, doing disservice to your own team? All the other people who are working so hard, just as hard as you, if not more, to win the game, और तू उधर जाके बोलेगा नहीं यार मैं इसको आउट नहीं करेगा क्योंकि नहीं ये गलत है. कौन बोला गलत है? वो जैक or John or whoever. So that's just a bit bogus nonsense, humbug. Yeah, I'll talk more about the spirit of cricket things at some point with some guests also. But yeah, coming back, Farzi in the chat is saying, we know Mumbai bowlers are bad, but their high-paid batters have really disappointed. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Yeah, that was my dog. She knocked on the door. And I can prove it to you guys. She's here in the room with me. Yeah, if it's not that, if it's not winning, then what is spirit of cricket? Am I right, Lola? Yeah, she agrees with me. Who else agrees with me? Give me a ball emoji in the chat if you think, as long as you're within the rules, it is spirit of cricket. Ball emoji. Let's look back at that whole incident of Ian Bell. Okay, is it India's fault? For those who don't remember, Ian Bell was run out when he was batting in England in a test match. He was supposed to, he hit a 4, or so he thought. He thought he hit a boundary. The ball rolled all the way to the boundary, but didn't actually cross the boundary. Okay. Fielder picked it up. Bell is thinking, oh, 4 hai, and he's just, walking around, ambling along. Ball is thrown to the keeper. Dhoni, who whips the bails off, appeals for a run out, and is given. The ball was not dead. There is a very specific rule which says that when the ball is dead. you guys can look it up in the laws of the game. Being a professional cricketer, he knows when the ball is dead. He knows that when the ball has not crossed the boundary, it is not dead till the fielder throws it back to the wicketkeeper. Wicketkeeper collects it, and the umpire like, okay, this ball is dead. The keeper throws it to the bowler or some other fielder, and they, eventually the ball makes its way back to the bowler, who will be at the top of his mark. So until the keeper collects it, it's not dead, at least. So what happened in that game, as I already said, after that, what happened is Ian Bell was obviously like, "Are you serious? Are you seriously appealing this?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're an idiot or what? तेरे को इतना नहीं आता तो प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेटर है." तो ठीक है, वो आउट हो गया, लंच डिक्लेयर हुआ. Apparently, during the lunch break, not apparently, it was evidently, Ian Bell and I think Andrew Strauss was the captain at that time, or somebody else, Strauss and like one more person, went to India's changing room in the lunch break and like, "तुम appeal withdraw करो." Because it is against the spirit of cricket. India withdrew the appeal. Dhoni, when England came out to bat after lunch, Bell also came out to bat. So my question here is simple. Dhoni didn't need to withdraw the appeal. Why did he? What is the spirit of cricket nonsense that he was playing? He got everybody worked hard to get that guy out. The spirit of cricket is invoked when the non-striker is run out by the bowler before bowling the ball. And the argument against that is A, obviously it's within the rules, and B, what are you doing trying to steal extra yards? Is that not against the spirit of cricket? And players like Stuart Broad and all are saying, "Oh, it's such a rubbish way of getting someone out." ये भी propaganda है. तुम लोग, most English players are saying this only. क्यों? एक तो बटलर को हाई प्रोफाइल गेम में हुआ था, इसलिए इंग्लिश प्लेयर्स हैव टू टेक अ स्टैंड अगेंस्ट दैट वन. And two is obviously like that's the anglicized version of the game that we love, right? It's not England's game. It's not their game. They don't get to decide what is within the spirit, what is not within the spirit. Meanwhile, Rahul Chahar coming on to bowl. I said 8th over, but ये spirit of cricket मेरे को मजा आया बात करने में. तो मैं एक और ओवर खींचेगा. So Stuart Broad said things like, "It's a rubbish way of getting someone out. Getting someone out is, like a culmination of my skill and hard work. और मैं ऐसा बॉल डालेगा, वैसा बॉल डालेगा, ये वो." तो हिट विकेट को भी आउट मत गिनो. Okay. Run out में वो क्या बोला? It is, collecting the ball, making a decision in a split second, making the perfect throw and getting the person out. ठीक है, तो अगर बैटर्स के बीच में मिक्सअप हो गया and they both end up at the same end, don't run them out. Be like, तुम डिसाइड कर लो किसको इधर आना है, किसको उधर जाना है. हाँ, तो don't get them out. Don't get them out like, if they play a bad shot also, because तूने क्या किया? तूने तो कुछ नहीं किया ना. It's a rubbish way of getting someone out. It's also a rubbish way of getting someone out if if it hits you in your follow through and it goes and hits the non-striker stumps while he's out of the crease. That's so rubbish. What have you done? वो भी out मत गिनो. All this rubbish nonsense, वो skill, ये वो कुछ नहीं है. कुछ तेरे को विकेट मिलता है घटिया बॉल पे, इनसाइड एज लग के जब players chop onto the stumps. What have you done? Nothing. You still grab that wicket. No, it still counts. No. So humbug, absolute humbug nonsense. Dewald Brevis, जो भी तेरा नाम है यार, ये लड़का मार रहा है, बहुत ही ज्यादा मार रहा है और मुझे बहुत पसंद आ रहा है देखने को. 74 8.3 ओवर्स. यार सूर्या को आने दो यार, सूर्या को आने दो, मेरे को चाहिए वो वाइस कैप्टन है मेरा यार मस्त खेल रहा है. लेकिन डेवल्ड लाइक ठोको स्ट्रीम पे, सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल पे और आ जाओ अगले F1 स्क्रीनिंग पे. 24 तारीख को है. वेन्यू सेम ही रहेगा, अब तक ऑफिशियल अनाउंसमेंट नहीं है. एक और one more 6. Don't count this as an official announcement. I'm just unofficially letting you guys know that it's going to happen on the 24th. Imola. The Formula One is racing in Imola. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Okay, 3 more balls to go before I wrap this up. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the chat because I will be shutting the stream soon. Thank you guys for all of you who have tuned in. सौम्या, टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन, स्काई को इतना नीचे क्यों भेज रहे हैं? नहीं पता यार, मेरे को भी चाहिए वो जल्दी यार, बट ये लोग सब रन कर देंगे तो स्काई क्या करेगा, है ना? बट अगर देख मुंबई जीतता है तो मेरे को चल जाएगा यार. एक और 6 मारा. शिट शिट, ओह माय गॉड. कुछ 3-6 1 4 22 रन हो गया, 23 रन हो गया ये ओवर से. शिट शिट शिट. Dhaval Brew is my man. तो या ये देखो, in summation, spirit of cricket is an abstract concept that changes according to the situation and according to the person who is faced with it. And the thing with abstract concepts is that they're a thing of convenience. It's just complete. अगर तेरे को आज चलेगा तो तू बोलेगा स्पिरिट ऑफ क्रिकेट. कल तेरे को अगर वर्ल्ड कप की, ओह माय गॉड, 4 sixes in an over. Dhaval Brew is 44 of 21. This guy, man, this guy. Tilak Verma and Dhaval Brew are both under the age of 20. Do you guys realize this? They're not even, neither of them is 20 years old. Combined, these two combined their age does not add up to, or just about adds up to Rohit Sharma's age. Combined. So, yeah, that's how young these people are. This is the future of Mumbai. So, future of Mumbai also includes Jofra Archer. So, yeah, while this year may not be Mumbai's year, generally, I think over the next couple of years, they can still make a few changes here and there and get a solid team. 2019 का World Cup final में ये लोग भूल गए थे spirit of cricket. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? And I don't know, maybe not World Cup final because they're just like, umpire ने बोला, as per rules it's fine. मत लो ना, तेरे पास ऑप्शन है अंपायर को बोलने को कि मुझे रन मत दो, नहीं चाहिए रन. या तो ऐसा स्पिरिट करना है ना, तो ठीक है, सुपर ओवर में बॉल पहुंच गया ना तो डालो 4, उसको 4 रन 5 रन दे दो फ्री का, हेलमेट पे मार दो बॉल. स्पिरिट ऑफ क्रिकेट में ऐसा सब भी कर सकते हो ना तुम. स्पिरिट इतना तुमको अगर इंपॉर्टेंट है तो. सो इट्स नॉट स्पिरिट ऑफ क्रिकेट, इट इज इट्स ऑल जस्ट कन्वीनियंस बेस्ड, मैन. सब गलत है. I told you, just don't do this. Don't buy into the spirit of cricket thing. Don't cheat. Okay, don't cheat. And that is the right way to play cricket. You don't cheat. But bending the rules, using things to your advantage, just all those things. So bouncer bhi mat dalo na. It is also against the spirit of cricket. It's like don't do things which are like, unless they're absolutely by the book, just don't do them. Oh, आजकल तो बाय द बुक करो तो भी बोलेंगे ये गलत है. बाकी तो देखो क्या, कितना 4 6 1 4 28 29 रन किया उसने, और उसने 28 किया और तिलक वर्मा ने 1 रन किया. तो देखो दोनों का कंट्रीब्यूशन काफी सही रहा है ये ओवर में, 29 रन वाली ओवर में. और व्हाट डू यू से अबाउट दिस गाय, मैन? He's just going to get better. He's so young. The only way for him is up. And what an exciting prospect for South Africa as well. Right? Look at the team. It's pretty good right now. They've got Vander Dussen, who can bat in any situation across formats. Just by the way, guys, Vander Dussen across formats is a beast. Nobody talks about him, but he's a beast. And now they've got Dhaval Brevis. मैं उसको ब्रूस क्यों बुला रहा हूँ यार. ब्रेविस जो T20 में तो किल ही करेगा, कर भी रहा है, बट वो आई थिंक टेस्ट मैच में भी कर लेगा यार. क्या मस्त शॉट्स है उसके, है कि नहीं? Lola, do you want to say hi to people on the street? Yeah, he hit the MI Rebel Chahar. I don't think Chahar was the MI Rebel. Chahar just didn't get selected for retention by MI. I think that's a big oop on their part because leg spinner में क्या Murugan Ashwin they replaced Rahul Chahar with. And don't get me wrong, Murugan Ashwin is a great bowler. Oh, yoy. Like, वो beast आदमी वो भी है. उसका तुम लोग TNPL का रिकॉर्ड देखो, रणजी ट्रॉफी, डोमेस्टिक T20 में सब में मस्त खेलता है वो. बट my opinion is that Rahul Chahar is better. That's all. On that note, it's been quite long, and just as the game draws towards the 10th over, I'm going to start shutting things in this stream. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining. Thank you, Srishti, for moderating. And see you guys next week with more cricket things, and hopefully Akash as well. If he doesn't come, I'll make sure that he does. I will. On that note, Mumbai are currently some 93 runs or 94 runs, needing 105 more to win in 10.3, 10.4 overs. It's going to be quite a chase even from here. They've got a good start. 97, sorry. They need 102 in 10.4 overs. It's going to still be quite a chase, and it's going to be exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please continue supporting the channel. Like, share, subscribe. We're also putting out clips on our channel, so it'll be great if you guys can go to that, check out those clips, hit like on those, share those with your friends. Something similar to what I did right now. We've also spoke about toxic fans in Indian cricket, so maybe that link can be put in the chat or something. I don't know. I'll try. But go check out the other stuff that we're putting out, and see you guys next week. Bye bye.